because I think it's important that you know that this lady knows what she's talking about. She has been there, she's done it, and she's won awards to prove it.
What are you planning on speaking on tonight? What's your purpose in coming?
I'm hoping to talk about trends in journalism today, especially investigative journalism, and also about how the media, most everything you see on a given day, whether it's social media, online, or when you turn on the TV news, how it is so controlled by special interests, corporate interests, and others who've learned how to take these mediums and make sure that the public is getting, instead of what it may need to see, what it wants you to see.
You're going to be challenged today about everything you thought you knew about the news media and where the media is going these days.
The White House was calling because they said, we don't want you to use that part of the interview when the story comes out. I mean, think about this. This is a public official or representative of a public official telling a news organization to not use an on-the-record, on-camera interview about a topic, trying to dictate the terms of an interview.
And you have to just stay steady and true to the facts of the story, regardless of how somebody wants to portray it. And always be mindful of the idea that certainly not everybody that you're conversing with, but in a larger sense, there are always people trying to label you and push you in a certain direction for the purpose of getting a story to say a certain thing. And you can't be moved by that.
Too many journalists cling on to their own ideas and don't want to give them up and are setting out to prove to you what they think, rather than embracing the facts and the truth and figuring out that there's a better story there sometimes. In fact, many times, when you just follow the facts where they lead and don't try to dictate the outcome ahead of time.
In some cases, there were stories that I think the corporation that owns CBS News would not be terribly interested in having air because they involve either corporate partners or advertisers, that sort of thing.
During a time when the public really would like to see this sort of government watchdog reporting, it's very popular. I found the last 2 years at CBS News, my producer and I had very little luck in getting these stories on television.
Playing it safe. Let's only cover the stories that are safe to cover. Let's don't rock the boat. Let's keep everybody happy. That's not what we journalists do. That's not what we should do. But all too often, that's what we do. And some people fight against it. Sharyl Attkisson being one of them.